Have you been paying attention to what's going on with Bill Nye? Scientists are all going after Bill Nye
Bill
now.
Nye, the Weimar guy?
What's Weimar?
Weimar Germany was right before Hitler was all decadent and like everyone's, you know, just completely loose and culturally liberal, and he's having these dancers about talking about their vagina. It's Weimar.
That was what was ridiculous.
He's not even a scientist.
No, he's not a scientist.
He's a con man.
We have a saying in science: extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. So I am now going to make a wild, way out, extraordinary claim. Take a look at this. So, you guys, seriously, this next thing I feel is very special. This is a cool little segment. Please give it up for Rachel Bloom.
This one goes out to all my bipeds who identify as ladies. This world of ours is full of choice, but must I choose between only John or Joyce? All my options only hard or moist. My vagina has its own voice.
The original show that he did many years ago where they talked about how gender is from chromosomes.
Every one of your cells has 46 chromosomes.
Cause my sex junk is so much more than either.
Genes determine a lot of different things, like what color your eyes are, or how long your toes are.
Cause my sex junk is so
DNA is a molecule containing the genetic message, the blueprint for future generations.
Isn't he an engineer?
Yeah, but he's not a climatologist.
He's not a scientist, and he's also changing his tune.
Cause my sex junk is so
the blueprint for future generations.
Sexuality's a spectrum, everyone is on it. Even you might like it if you sit up on.
Within the cell is where we are all ultimately defined. The chromosomes carry the information that reveals our true identities.
And now he's completely gone off of that.
Right.
And his new thing had this woman who belonged in some fucking Venice theater group, like barking out at a poetry slam, some unbelievably god-awful song. And this motherfucker put it on Netflix on a science show.
Drag queen, drag king, just do what feels right.
This is so not science.
But that stuff is explicitly propaganda. It's meant to be propaganda.
I'm a girl. Could have just as easily been a boy, though, because the probability of becoming a girl is always 1 in 2. Before you're born, your mom gives you one of her chromosomes and your dad gives you one of his.
There's this ideology that he's fallen into where it's a complete religion which is complete divorce from reality. And stuff like this.
It's full left wing.
One thing's clear about sexuality. There's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Female or male, gay or straight, pink or blue. We were taught to see these as binary. Now we're realizing it's more like a kaleidoscope.
You have to kind of drink the Kool-Aid to be putting this out as your product.
I feel like he's been influenced.
I'm this cis male guy. People, we have to listen to the science. And the science says we're all on a spectrum.
You know, so I feel like he's just been influenced by the influencers.
Well, certainly he's getting rewarded for it.
If you'd like, look at pictures from space, where you see the Earth as a sphere. Those pictures are not fake.
Scientists are wrong all the time.
If you want to get into it, the Earth isn't quite a sphere.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
It's a little bleh. Its spin is a little bleh. Stretched it, made it slightly oblate.
This thing to try to hide it because they want to put forward a false narrative.
To destinations beyond Earth orbit. Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit.
So, the process of testing claims, the world is flat, the world is round, is what we call science.
The way we teach science is you're just some empty vessel and we pour the science into you and then you regurgitate it.
Science is about stating a theory, then attempting to disprove it. You want people to disprove it because that makes your theory or hypothesis stronger. He doesn't want that. Why?
Well, because he doesn't want the facts and the science out there, because then he might lose his show.
Bill Nye, the science mascot for Botox reporters, scolded CNN for having an actual real physicist on the program to debate him.
And I will say, much as I love the CNN, you're doing a disservice. It looks like a table or a board. Now, once in a while, you might see mountains or hills, but those are just like little bumps on what looks like a flat Earth. And this boat, well, it's like a boat. Anyway, watch. as ships sail away, they don't disappear all at once. No, first, the bottom will disappear. See, the bottom of the ship is gone. Now we can see midway up, and then the whole thing disappears. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof.
Only when you're outdoors, you will get a rainbow. So that's the first question. Why can you not simulate a rainbow indoors? There's a stipulation. You can create a rainbow indoors, but you need a mirror. You need a mirror to do a science test and create a rainbow inside. So I beg the question, if you need a mirror indoors, what's providing the mirror when you are outdoors?
But Bill, there is no big glass dome over the Earth.
The science of the Earth,
the government science that's bought and paid for. This is how gangster our government is. There was a war on drugs. We started a war on drugs. Turns out we're bringing it in. There's a war on terrorism. Turns out we created Al Qaeda. Look into it.